Preparation by Colette Lachele. As you blossom into a beautiful flower, remember producing fruit is your occupation. Not like the fig tree in the distance, appearing leafy and green, but only serving as decoration. And it was cursed for its lack of purpose when no fruit was found after closer examination. So don't let your lack of productivity cause you to be sentenced to eternal damnation. See, God is currently preparing you to reach your final destination. But in this journey, it will take great devotion, purposed will, and continuous dedication. During these times, you will constantly battle with much temptation, but you have been given the full armor to always adorn when presented with confrontation. Your actions on this earth will ultimately determine your end location, so on the path of straight and narrow leaves no room for deviation. Satan is the world's cola, but leaves you thirsty and suffering from dehydration. You are in the world, but not of it, so worldly things require moderation. But you can only gain the wisdom and knowledge to know the difference from proper education, and the Bible is your classroom to life and not just some outdated publication. This prescription is to be taken daily, not just a take-as-needed type of medication. Presenting yourself a living sacrifice requires holy consecration. To crave and hunger after the word of the Lord as if you're suffering from starvation. Humble yourselves, pray and seek his face for a full renovation. For to be born again means exactly that, a complete transformation. So you need to divorce your friends and past ways and not just take a separation. Allow God to give you a heart makeover. It is time for a change with no more perpetration. He wants your spirit, mind, and body, and to receive his blessings in full may require rededication. Give yourself away totally, and from your flesh begin the process of alienation. Turn from your wicked ways for your sins to be forgiven and receive abundant restoration. Psalms 139:14 states that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are not a duplication. There is power and faith lying dormant in you. It just requires activation. A faith so strong that just to touch the hem of his garment will give an issue immediate termination. Do you need to trace through your lineage and bloodline to know Jesus' relation? There's no greater feeling in the world than having his salvation, to know he loves us so much and looks down upon us with immense adoration. How are we repaying his love? With a lot of self-gratification? With some acts so vile that if born in a different era would have resulted in castration? What are the things that we're placing before God? What is your heart's fixation? The life you lead and harvest you produce will give an indication. The thoughts you have can plant a seed that have you and death in flirtation. So watch the words that you speak and even the songs that you have in heavy rotation. Your spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak, and that produces frustration. But you have been given a complete handbook in the word to stand on. Just use it as your foundation. On these laws and decrees there shall be constant meditation, for this is pleasing to God, and in you he is able to boast with admiration. He is commanding you to be righteous and will accept no imitation. He is holding the ultimate party in your honor. You just need to RSVP to your invitation. Align yourself to hear his voice, because each word he speaks is a revelation, a metaphorical escalator taking you to a higher elevation. When you reach the gates of heaven, will your presence cause Jesus great elation? Or will your actions in this world cause you to be left out when the trumpets sound and you missed out on the grandest celebration?